Jurgen Klopp. We all know about this legend, right? He has quite the interesting story, from talking about football from a coach's perspective as a kid, to giving Liverpool the EPL, which they'd been longing for 30 years. A person often described as a happy-go-lucky joker, but also as someone who can lose their temper. Today, we will crack down on the story of Jurgen Klopp step by step. Get ready because you're in for a great time. Jurgen Klopp was born on June 16, 1967, in the city of Stuttgart, Germany. His football journey started as a kid with SV Glatten, and later he joined TuS Ergensingen as a junior player. His passion for football was handed down to him by his father. In his early days, he had aspirations of becoming a doctor, but Klopp knew he wasn't made for that. His principal even went as far as to tell Klopp, while handing him his A-level degree, "I hope it works out with football because it's not looking good for you." He also played for FC Pforzheim and 3 Frankfurt clubs. Jurgen Klopp's playing career was mainly at FC Mainz. He joined them in 1990 and played till 2001. He retired as the top scorer in the club's history. He scored 56 goals in total, including 52 league goals. Klopp's first club as manager was also at FC Mainz. He led his club from 2nd to 1st division and even to the UEFA Cup. He later joined the Yellow Wall, Borussia Dortmund. He was also approached by Bayern Munich, but he just preferred Borussia. The fans were disappointed with the team's previous season, where they finished 14th on the table. In just his first year, Jurgen Klopp defeated the mighty Bayern to win the 2008 German Super Cup and gave Borussia their first trophy of the season. This also led Borussia to finish 6th in the league. Next season, Dortmund qualified for Europe by finishing 5th, despite having the youngest squad in the league. In 2010 to 2011, they won the Bundesliga, which made them the youngest side ever to win the league. Klopp and his boys also defended the title by winning it again in the 2011 to 2012 season. The season after, they fought for the throne of Europe. They were in the group of death with teams like Real Madrid, Man City and Ajax, but despite this, they finished the table at the top. They defeated Real Madrid in the semi-final. Just hours before the final, Bayern triggered the signing of Mario Götze, which caused trouble in the dressing room, and ultimately ended up in Klopp's side losing 2-1. Dortmund's run in the UCL that year will be remembered in history. He later joined Liverpool and took them to glory. He won the EPL, which they hadn't won since 1990, and also their 6th European trophy. He's still doing great at Anfield, and we look forward to seeing the smiley yet volatile Klopp working more wonders. Now, we all know how Klopp is always smiling in interviews and joking around with his players in training, but even the most upbeat person is bound to lose their cool when it comes to football. Well, maybe with the exception of N'Golo Kante. Klopp has been seen many times in a foul mood. Here are a few times where Jurgen Klopp lost it. This incident took place during a match against Napoli during his time at Dortmund. The Dortmund defender had gotten knocked down and was leaving the ground for treatment. During this, Napoli launched the attack and scored. Klopp quickly lost his temper and yelled at the 4th official for not waving back at the player. He was later handed a ban from the touchline. Jose Mourinho was annoyed at Klopp due to his behaviour on the sideline during Chelsea vs Liverpool. He stood up and tried to give Klopp a piece of his mind, but that didn't go down well. A shouting match ensued, but was stopped by the 4th official. In a match between West Brom and Liverpool, West Brom's Craig Dawson injured Dejan Lovren, and this didn't go down well with Klopp. He became furious at Pulis. After the match, Pulis went to shake hands with Klopp, but the Reds boss refused. Bayern were playing against Klopp's Dortmund, and during the match, Bayern's Rafinha elbowed Jakub Blaszczykowski. He seemed to be in pain, but the sporting director of Bayern was offended and called it an over-dramatic act, to which Klopp went to confront him. Things got heated, and the 4th official intervened yet again to stop their brawl. Liverpool striker Christian Benteke missed a good chance to make the scoreline 3-1 after being 2-0 up. Liverpool bottled the lead, and the match ended 2-2. Klopp felt that Benteke's miss could have gotten them the win they needed. Jurgen Klopp scolded his man at the sideline, which was heavily criticised by the pundits Alan Shearer and Danny Murphy. They said that Klopp should have had a word with him in private in the dressing room, and doing things like that in public can really affect the morale of a player. Andreas Beck, the former fitness coach of Borussia Dortmund, said a few things about Klopp. He said, "He doesn't pretend, and he just is what he is. Just as he can be warm and very funny, he can also be quick-tempered." When asked about his temper, Jurgen Klopp didn't hesitate and explained everything. When talking to the media, He said that he cannot 100% say that it won't happen again, and these things do not define the nature of someone, it just happens due to the circumstances. Do you think a man like Arsene Wenger wants to punch a fourth official? No. Sometimes the game can make a person lose his temper, he said. Jurgen Klopp is a great personality for sure, but football can definitely play with your emotions, don't you agree? If you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe for more Liverpool FC news. Thanks for watching.